Namaste to all PMC viewers and other friends. Those who are watching this program, please welcome to my spiritual journey and experience. I want to introduce myself first. My name is Sudhakar. I live in New Jersey, USA. I've been living in USA for last 6 years. My life is going so wonderful. But last 3 years, so much is happening in my life. So many transformations are happened. A wonderful state. I'm really enjoying every day, every hour, and every moment. I learned so much about life and about ourselves and physical and non-physical. I wanted to share with my friends, like PMC friends and others, how to live a happy life on the earth, how to lead the life with harmony with other people and other species like animals or plants, whatever. So I want to help you understand what's life and what is more important, what is not important. We'll see that point later. I want to little bit explain about my spiritual journey and the meditation journey. My spiritual journey started 3 years ago. With a funny incident. Like I wanted to develop a six-pack body, strong muscles and with a toned six-pack body. I got really inspired by looking at our Bollywood stars, Hollywood stars. I felt like why can't I do it when they do it? So in that process, I started going to gym. I started working out for 1 hour 30 minutes every day, 6 days a week, and I was eating really protein food, a lot of vegetables. I was following a proper diet. So I did it for almost 7 to 8 months. I really developed a very good body in that 6 to 7 months. But in that 6 to 7 months of time, when I was in gym, usually we listen to songs, music, but I chose to listen to our Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavad Gita, which is taught by very famous our Telugu, Garikapatna Simharao and Chagant Kotesarao. They're very great orators. They narrate the story such a great way, so that we never leave that. So I go deep into those our scriptures like Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavad Gita, and also Bhagavatam. When I was a child, school days, college days, I was never into any spiritual things. We do puja, but just for a namesake. I don't know why we go to temple, why we do puja. But my parents say, just do puja. I just do it for 2 minutes, and normal life. But in that 6 to 7 months of journey, I started listening to Ramayana. When you listen to Ramayana in depth, every sloka and the meaning of every sloka, and the journey of Rama and Sita, if you go in detail, usually people think they are fictional stories, but they are not fictional stories. They are real stories. You know what I mean? We can make whether the story is a fiction or not, but Ramayana, Mahabharata cannot be a fiction like how a lot of people are thinking. So I realized that this is not a fiction. There is definitely something in it. So I wanted to explore that. So I listened the complete Ramayana. It's like roller coaster. When Rama is happy, I'm happy. When Rama is sad, I am sad. When Rama is in a fighting mode, I am in that fighting mode. I traveled with Rama and Sita. Now I got really connected with their energy, with their vibrations. I wanted to take that journey to the next level. When I looked at the options of what is next after listening to our epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata, I decided, okay, let's do puja. Let's become a devotional. Let's do puja to our Rama and Sita and Krishna. So in that process, I learned how to do puja. Looking in Google and other stuff, I started doing puja. I was very sincere when I was doing it. Every day morning, do puja for 20 to 25 minutes. Uh, it was going like that for few couple of months, like around I think 3 months. I was happy doing the puja, but I wanted to know, is there something better than puja? Is there anything more than puja? Because I didn't really see the real meaning of doing puja. Maybe there is a lot of the devotional people, they might know, but I couldn't get it. Why I'm doing puja? Why I'm treating somebody as great? I am less. In that process, I realized there is mantra chanting which is better than puja, which is giving better results. Some people recommended. Then I started going to ISKCON, and they taught the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I started doing that chanting. It was great, really amazing. I was really enjoying it. I go to temple, I chant 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I was really enjoying. I was really into it, and I was drawing the pleasure out of puja and also mantra chanting. It was definitely great. I did for couple of months, like another 3 months. I did Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and also Rama Mantra, Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. I also did that. After that, in that process, I read the book, The Autobiography of Yogi, Parahamsa Yogananda book. It was a great book. After reading that book, I really got inspired by that. I want to know what is this meditation that they're talking about. After reading that book, I a little bit Googled and I started doing myself little bit of meditation, sit there like 5 minutes and then see. But I was not really focusing that much. I was getting little bit of headache and eye strain. Then I decided to find somebody who can really teach me meditation like in person. Go to that person, they'll make me sit and do it. So in that process, I searched for meditation centers near my place. I live in Edison, New Jersey, so I searched a meditation centers, but I couldn't find any meditation center which I wanted, which is also free. I found one lady called Devi Chakra. She's a great meditation master. She's a great pyramid master. I got her number on internet. I called her. She responded very positively, and she invited me for her satsang, which was happening the next week. This happened 2018, I think 2018 around October or November time. I went to her home. She told me what is Anapanasati meditation, just focusing on the breath. It's just the first time I met her. She told me we did for 30 minutes. It went okay, and we had nice dinner there. I came back home and I started practicing my meditation every day. I started with 20 minutes and then it went to 40 minutes and then 1 hour. I was very deep into that meditation and spiritual practice. I took it serious. I don't know why I took it that serious, because I don't have any motivation. I don't have any goal to achieve. I was really healthy. I was making really good money. And also I was happy. But still, I wanted to explore more what is there. That was my nature from the beginning. I'm happy with whatever I have, but I want to go beyond one step. I want to explore more. I don't know why I got this nature, but it was there. So I was happy in my physical life. I was really happy with the family. I had like 2 kids. Everything is going great. But still, I don't know why I went to spiritual, and I took it very seriously. I practiced for every day 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes. I did like initial days. It went on like 2 weeks. That's how I came into my spirituality and also the meditation. That's like quick journey of my meditation. Now I wanted to tell you about my experiences in meditation, what I went through the process of meditation, what experience during meditation, after meditation, what kept me going, what was the motivation that kept me going. So after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I started feeling some kind of sensation, some kind of movements in the body. It's not outside, but it's inside the body. It's a more subtle things. It all started at like below the spine at the Moladhara. Some kind of a kind of vibration happening. Something is moving inside. And I think the third week or fourth week after my meditation of 1.5 hour on weekend, I went for shopping. When I was in the shop, my legs were like literally shivering. It never happened to me. I don't know why it was shivering. Then I realized it's because of the process that is happening in my legs, because I have one of the leg small problem. It was getting cured, it was getting cleansed. Same thing was started happening in my spine. Every day the sensation or the movements in the spine, they started climbing 1 inch up, 1 inch up. Every 2 weeks I can see that the vibrations and the movements or the pain in the spine started low, started like from bottom to move up. And I also feel that something is like somebody like really pulling hard from back. Those kind of experience kept me going, because now I got a strong feeling that the meditation that I'm doing is really working. I kept on doing like 1.5 hour every day for like 6 months. In that process, I also went for Isha Foundation, the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, which also really helped me to activate my Kundalini energy, which really cleansed my bodies, which really cleared all my old belief systems, so that I can evolve more, I can progress more. So this was my meditation journey, and the bodily experiences. And during meditation, after like 5 or 6 months, I started feeling the vibrations during the neck, the neck part and the face, and also the forehead area. I know when I sometimes in meditation, I could literally feel somebody really pulling me side and this side. Literally, if you hold like two people pull you one side, I used to get those kind of such a strong experience, like really somebody pulling, and my neck is really getting twisted all the way backwards. That kind of experience I used to got. And also it called like if how do you feel if something is jumping in your blood, suddenly there is a sudden jerk in the blood. I used to get those kind of experience across the body from top to bottom. So those are my experience in the meditation. I want to tell you like a couple of visions that I got, very great visions. One of the vision is the great yogi Adi Yogi Mahashiva vision. I get up at 4:30 and almost do yoga for 30 minutes and 25 minutes for the Isha Kriya, and then 1 hour of meditation, like 4:30 to 6:30. And after 6:30 sometime I used to go to bed again. After meditation, as soon as I go to bed, I used to get a lot of nice dreams, a lot of astral traveling. I know as soon as I sleep on the bed, I know my body is somebody's pulling out. That means I started doing astral traveling. In one of the vision is I saw the great master Lapsang Rampa. I just had a glimpse of his face. And in the other vision, I saw Adiyogi Mahashiva. I want to explain in a little bit detail it. I was traveling and I saw, very large steps, like maybe like 200, 300 steps, and the water was streaming down. Like imagine a waterfall with the steps, the water was streaming down and it's going there was a big well at the end of the steps. I was looking down and slowly started looking up step by step. And when my vision reached the end of the steps, I saw Adiyogi, sitting. I saw his face, and from till here, with a great glow. I really felt so happy and blessed at that moment. It was there, just for a couple of seconds, but I can clearly remember what I saw that day. That's one of my great vision. In the other vision, one of the great master came in my vision. It was like actually she told me, work on your kundalini energy, try to awaken your kundalini energy. I want to narrate this little bit of sequence what happened in the in my vision. So this happened in the vision. We were in a home. I think it was a marriage event. There are a lot of people who were playing a game. The game is go to kitchen, get some beans, the vegetable beans. Whoever comes first, they will be the winner. So I went to kitchen. I found the beans, but I saw two ladies sitting by the kitchen and cutting the vegetables. Okay, there are two ladies. And below one of the lady, near the, just below her thigh, I saw a snake lying down there. It was not doing, but I had a glimpse of the snake, next to one woman. So I didn't really care that I came back. As soon as I came back, I heard a news, like, one woman got, bit by snake and, they took her to hospital. So now I remember that snake that I saw just before. I ran to the kitchen again. And there is just one lady sitting there and cutting vegetables. I ran straight to that woman and asked, where is the snake that was here before that bit the other woman? As soon as I asked this question, she suddenly got up and became such a huge lady and very beautiful woman. The middle-aged beautiful woman, very tall, maybe like 8 or 9 feet tall. I was looking at her. She looked at me and told, you should not search for the snake which is outside. Search for the snake which is inside you. As soon as she told me that sentence, I started crying. Tears are rolling from my ears. I told her, you did not come here to, kill us. You came here to, awaken us. You came here to help us. You are the God. I started praying her. The reason is, she is telling me to focus on my kundalini energy. So how can I treat her like, she came to kill her? So she came to save me. So she clearly told me, focus on your kundalini energy. Kundalini Shakti. The 3.5 feet snake, which is, just sleeping at our Mooladhara. That was another great vision, which I clearly remember. There are like a lot of other, astral travel experience, like, in the dream and in the visions, a lot of guidance. I saw like a couple of times our Guru Patriji in my dream, like, he's taking me to different places. One time I was there, a lot of other, disciples with Patriji. This happened in the dream. He took her to a city, which is, very, very nice city, which with all elevated corridors, with so much of greenery, a lot of temples. He was, we were in a house where doing a lot of meditation and a lot of teaching. Recently I had a dream of Patri sir. He built some unique pyramid where there's so much energy. The pyramid is small, but if you go sit there, you will be transformed. Those kind of things, which was great. Those are some of the experience, but most important thing for me is the transformation of my real life. the transformation which happened after meditation. This is so important for everybody. It doesn't matter whether you do astral travel or you have vision or not. It is most important that your real life, the physical life, the life on earth get transformed. You get aligned with your life purpose. You get aligned with your soul plan. That is so important. This happened in my life. So that's why I stress this again. This is very, very important for everybody to realize their life purpose. The soul plan which is designed before you take a birth. So I want to go a little bit detail in that and explain one by one what the transformation happened in my life, how I was before meditation, how I am right now, so that it will help for the people who do meditation and also who are beginner at the meditation and also those who do not do meditation, because you need to take the energy in your meditation and use that energy to transform your life, transform your thoughts, transform your beliefs, and make your life joyful and blissful on the planet. The first thing that I want to talk about is the fear and the courage. For some reason, I don't know, from my childhood, I have little bit of fear. I could say more fear, more anxiety. I get more nervous. I was a better student at school and college. I was the topper in the school. I know whatever the task I was assigned, I do, better than expected. But still, I used to have a lot of fear. I don't know the reason why I get fear and also, the nervousness. In college also, I suffered because of this nervousness. When I was nervous, I can't eat any food. So in the morning, we used to have a lab class, which I get nervous for. I don't know why, but I'm better student at college as well. So when I'm nervous, I don't eat food. Because of that, I got acidity. I was so, fearful guy from the, childhood till I began the meditation. After my meditation, suddenly I don't know why all that fear gone, because it was blockage that I was holding it for a very long time. Maybe I born with a fear. Maybe my life purpose was to come out of that fear, right? Always life purpose, when you are born, you come with some blocks. Your purpose is to clear those blocks and come out of it. One of that fear I was born is the fear, but I was simply courageous. I was very courageous to try some new things. So, but I still have I still had that fear and nervousness. After my meditation, and especially after the inner journey program that I attended, which was a great program, I recommend everybody to do that inner journey program. After that inner journey program, slowly, my total fear has gone. Fear for everything, okay? Day to day, survival fear, fear for money, fear for future security, fear of relationships, fear of money. We have fear for a lot of things, for unnecessary fear or known fear or anything. I feel like everybody has fear for survival, fear for tomorrow, fear of old age. You don't need to be fear for everything, because life is going to be great if you think it's going to be great. I came out of that fear. Now I'm telling you honestly, my dear friends, I have zero fear, because I have no reason to get feared, because I know every moment is going to be great, every moment is going to be joyful. So why should I get fear? So I realized that truth. We are courageous beings. We are the soul. Features are the principle, or whatever the character of the soul is. It is courage. Courage for everything. Courage for new things. Courage to do all sort of things that you never did it. Courage for exploration. I want to explain one of the my experience, or one of the things that I did to explain the courage. I was born in a poor family. I know the value of money, because I worked hard to come to this position. I know the value of every rupee. My parents worked hard for one generation. They used to work day and night, but still they couldn't save like 2 or 3 lakhs in their full lifetime. Okay, so I know the value of money, but for Maheshwar Mahapyramid, dear Maramsa, the great master, asked me to donate 10 lakhs. In my life, I have never donated more than 10,000 or anything. Imagine somebody who came from a very poor family, somebody asked for 10 lakhs donation. Do you think he will do it? Unless he has a courage, unless he has no fear for future, unless he has no fear of money, he will not do it. But as soon as he asked, I accepted. Yes, I will do 10 lakhs donation for Maheshwara Mahapyramid. And I did that donation with the help of Adiyogi Mahashiva. He was in me. He gave me confidence that he is inside me and he was guiding me. So I did. I have that courage. So fear. Everybody have no fear, my dear friends. There's no need to be fear. Today is great, and tomorrow is going to be wonderful. And second thing, the second transformation I call it is acceptance, forgiving. This is another great block, or another great thing that you should have it. Accept everything. Accept others and allow others and forgive others. You did not come here to create enemies and have enemies. You need to be friendly with everybody. You need to be in harmony with everyone. Whatever the situation comes in your way, whatever the opportunity come in your way, whoever the people come in your way, we need to accept it. If you do not accept it, it is still waiting for you to come into your life. If you have an art of accepting everything, it's good or bad. This is very important. When you do not have a character of accepting, that means you are not accepting good and also bad. If you go a little deeper into it, there is no good or no bad. It's all experience to teach you something. You learn from that experience, but we are just categorizing as a good or bad. The truth is there is no good or bad. Every situation, every incident, every person in our life is there to teach us, is there to learn something out of it. So I had that art of accepting, forgiving. Who are the people, whether they speak good or bad, especially our own families and friends, we should accept them however they is, whatever they it is their true nature. You cannot ask them to change it and then accept. This is called unconditional love. Accepting them whatever the way they are is called unconditional love, my dear friend. So I felt that acceptance. So this is very important, my dear friends. This is called unconditional love, because we are a spiritual being. We are in physical form, but originally non-physical. So we should not forget that we are non-physical and also physical. Understand? Our physical is just extension of our non-physical being. Okay, that non-physical being has unconditional love all the time. So you will have unconditional love when you accept and allow others. You accept them, allow them whatever the way they want to be. The fourth thing or third thing, the transformation that I joy in giving. Giving, I don't know why everybody expect from others. There's no joy in expecting from others. When you expect from others, it's like stealing. Stealing is not our real nature, my dear friend. There is a joy in giving love, giving money, giving knowledge, okay, and doing service. There is a great joy in giving. Okay, I experienced that joy. I did a lot of donations, like it could be monetary donations, It could be any kind of dimension. And second thing is the knowledge, especially the spiritual knowledge is so great, my dear friends. I think everybody should have this knowledge. For some reason we lost this knowledge. Now time has come for humanity to get that, the spiritual knowledge. I started doing that as well. Now I feel the pleasure and the joy and the bliss in giving, giving of everything. And the fourth thing, which is so great and wonderful thing, awareness. Being with awareness every moment and self-observing ourselves, self-observing our emotions, our thoughts. Most importantly, that thoughts are so important, my dear friends, because everything begins with the thought. If you have positive thought, you're going to create a positive great thing in your life. If you have negative thought, you're going to create negative situations, negative events in your life. So I started observing that, because I was able to observe, because I have awareness of every moment. I'm aware of what I'm thinking. I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm aware of what I'm talking. I never had that. I know the word awareness before, but I didn't know how it will be when you are with awareness. So I developed these 4 transformations, which are great. These things can make your life on the planet wonderful. That is the purpose for everybody. Mastering the life on planet is important for everybody, because that is why we are taken birth on a physical plane, right? It is by choice we took that challenge. Is there nobody forced you go there and do this all this suffering and pain, but we took the challenge to master the life on earth planet, the physical plane. So we have to master it because we accepted it. So now I'm in that path, and this meditation is really helping me great. I'm so thankful for PMC. PMC is a great spiritual and meditation channel. I was actually non-vegetarian. After coming to meditation, I realized the pain that animals go through when we kill them, or we peel their skin. I realized that pain, so I totally vegetarian now. I have so much love for nature and animals now. I feed the animals. Next to my home there are a lot of deer, turkeys. Because we live in like nature in America. We live very close to nature, so I feed them. I kind of developing a bond with the nature, so I am especially thankful for PMC giving such a wonderful knowledge, because there are a lot of great masters sharing their experiences, sharing their wisdom and knowledge that is helping a lot of people, because it's reaching mass audience, which is so important. Earlier this knowledge was limited to certain people. Now it's going to every home, every human being on the planet. So the PMC is doing a wonderful job here. I sincerely honestly thank the PMC, and also I'm grateful to be part of PMC. And especially I want to say a few words about the Patri sir. I never met him in person, but I listen to his everyday wisdom classes and sessions on YouTube. He's like I could say one of the avatar came here to transform the human life. One of the avatar to take the earth to fifth dimension. So I'm thankful for him all the time. I got an opportunity to talk to him in my inner journey program. I believe in I create my own reality. I believed in and I created it. I got opportunity to talk to him for like 2 minutes. I thank our beloved Guru Patriji, a wonderful guru who is friendly guru, which is very hard to get. And also in PMC, everybody has a freedom. You can learn and you can teach to anybody. There's nobody, authority will question you, are you doing right or wrong. Everybody has total freedom. So PMC and PSSM is doing a wonderful job for humanity to transform everybody's life and make their life beautiful on the earth. Finally, make the earth life as heavenly life. I thank everybody who participated in my life to change me and my life. Especially I thank the NJ pyramid meditation team, Devi Chakra and co, and also I thank PMC Pradeep for contacting me and asking for this video. And I would like to have my journey continued with PMC and and deliver whatever the knowledge that I have, and help the people who are coming to meditation and make the life beautiful. Thank you, my dear team. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.